Hotkey Books presents Den of Liars, written by Jessica S. Olson and read by Tamaryn, Payne and Alex Phelps. Please be aware that there may be content and descriptions within this audiobook that readers may find upsetting, including depictions of child abuse, trauma, kidnapping, violence, loss of caretakers, and mild use of inappropriate language.
The devious. Devious liar, devious thief, devious pair of sin, who lied and stole a moonshard hole and let corruption in. Devious brothers, you cannot hide the powers you have seized. The skies, they watch your devious deeds. They'll claim devious reprise. A Tamaryn nursery rhyme. Author unknown. Prologue. The thief came for her heart in the night. He rippled through the wall of that windowless basement and found Magnolia St. James exactly where he expected. Huddled in the corner, lit only by a sliver of light from the bottom of a locked door. She blinked up at him through swollen, bruised eyes. Blood crusted her pale cheeks, caked in her gold-spun hair, dripped from her chin. He expected her to be afraid, but she did not shrink back. Her gaze trailed along the glowing veratium hoops in his eyebrows, dropped to the matching studs in his nose and lips, traced the rings cuffing his ears, and finally settled on the glittering black octopus wrapped around his left wrist like a bracelet. She did not ask who he was. Instead, she cocked her head toward the door. They'll be back soon, so whatever you intend to steal, you'd better make it quick. A murmur of gruff voices argued in the other room. Apparently, Magnus St. James, the girl's father, hadn't taken the bait and come to rescue her. The thief couldn't entirely hide his satisfied smile. Everything was going according to plan. "I say we put a bullet through her brain," one man barked. "Send a message." "And bring the wrath of the St. James Empire down on our heads," another shot back. "Snatching her in the first place should have done that," the first retorted. "The other families are as finished with St. James as we are. This move would win Salazar every ally we'd need to finally take him down." The thief met her eyes. Blood accentuated their azure colour, a blue as vivid as the heart of a flame. And how they blazed. A whipping ice fire that burned past the fear that kept her cowering in the corner. Perhaps she was just as lethal as he hoped. "They're going to kill me." Her voice did not waver, but her hands quivered like the wings of a butterfly skewered to a wall. "Not if you come with me," the thief said softly. "You're one of the devious," she said. "You don't help people." "I might. Many believe me star-blessed, that my power was a gift from the gods." She jutted out her chin. "I believe you want something." Clever girl. "Last time I checked, thieves weren't in the business of making trades." He almost laughed. "Quite true. But what I want is not something I can steal. It must be given willingly." "And what do you want?" "Your heart." The corners of the girl's eyes tightened. "My heart?" "Not your physical heart, of course. I'm not a monster." He cocked his head, smiled at his own joke. If this girl had truly been raised by the most infamous street lord Athera had ever known, then she had seen her fair share of monstrosity. "I've heard you steal the starlight in people's souls," she whispered. "Is that what you mean?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?